Okay, folks, practicing around here a little bit. Emma's wrote another song, and I hadn't seen the words to it yet, the lyrics, but I'm just playing around with a MIDI guitar, thinking it. She gave me an idea of what her song's going to be about, and I got an idea about what she'll want the music to be. And so I want to show you how I do this. This is Acid Pro, and I record in MIDI, MIDI. And I don't know what I did know what it stands for, but I forgot. Don't ask. But anyway, it's musical notes turned into what they call MIDI. And in MIDI, I can change the MIDI notes into lyrics. I can change them into pretty much whatever I want to. And I can edit them. And that's what takes me so long on a song. I'll show you what I'm talking, how I edit them after a while. But the first thing I do is I picked out the guitar I want, and I used my controller keyboard. See the keys down there? That's the guitar. I'm I got a bunch, but I chose the. Whoops! I want. I done missed. I wanted the Bright Hall. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit. But I've already got it armed for recording, and so I got to make sure I'm in the right channel. And I've got the concert guitar, and that's one I chose. And that button, that arms it for recording. And this right here will start the recording. And I got an idea for a song. I'm gonna mess it. I'll mess up. I always do, but I want to show you how I record stuff. I've got drums. See if you look over here where my cursor is, I got drums, all kinds of synths and analog synthesizers. Digital, analog, and orchestral piano. I got a lot of stuff. Bass, I got basses, this and this. I got electric, different basses, and I have electric guitars and the amps and all. And something happened to my program. I got to update it. But I've got Marshall amps, PV amps, uh, Fender. I got a bunch of amps in here, and I've lost them. And the program is so huge. I need an upgrade on my computer to use this Acid Pro more. I've been using Ableton Live. I've got that program too. It don't require as much computing power. This one, well, eat it up. And I can put multiple tracks. This is just going to be a one MIDI track right here for the guitar. See, I can scroll it up, move it up, and I can add more tracks. But right now, I'm just messing with this one track, and I want to show you how I do it. I've got the metronome off and all that. I'm not going to keep perfect timing and all that. It's set it. Let me move this up a little bit, 120, the beats per minute, which it doesn't care. I play this as slow as I want, as fast as I want, get off timing all I want, and it doesn't affect where I got this set. What it affects is how slow I play it will determine where 120's at, and then I won't be able to speed it up to except for a certain amount. So that's all irrelevant. I'm not going to save this recording no way, but I just want to show you. I don't have a camera showing me playing on the keyboard, but you can watch the keys down here as I'm messing up and just show you how I do things. And It takes a while to do a song because I'm not a musician, and I never sing on them because I'm not a singer. I can't sing, and some of the instruments I can't play well enough. But I got drums on here that I love. I love the sound of the drums I get off this controller I use. And on most of my songs, I do the drumming, do some bass, and come up with the chords and all that. And then this AI musicians, they're real musicians that have hired out their talents to these AI companies, and that way they get paid. The musicians are getting kicked hard with this new AI stuff coming up. A lot of the sessions musicians, especially, the clubbers, they'll always need they'll always have jobs. But session musicians, unless they're playing for uh, CBS, RCA, Sony, or the record labels, they can't afford. People can't afford that unless you're Taylor Swift. They can, these musicians can do what I do. They can record tracks. They're so good they can sell their talents. See, and I hire them. I pay the songs I cut are paid for. I do all the lyrics and I come up with the chord progressions and all that. I can't really come up with all the music, the what you call the written music and the signs and symbols. I don't know them all. They come up with that. I come up with the chord progression, and it's usually based on four chords: C, G, A minor, and F. That's pretty much it. And that's all of my songs that come up with that. This one I start out in C. I don't know where it ends up, but it takes time. But if you get down to the basics, here's what I want. It's like I'm a producer telling AI, here's what I want. And then AI will come up with, like the dynamics and all that. Okay, hit, they come, AI don't always come up with good stuff, but I'm happy with what I get. I'm not a producer no more than I'm a fiddle player, but I can use this controller to do some fiddle notes. Tell AI, here's the tune. I want this and I want that and I want, and I got a cello in here that I love to use on the bluegrassy stuff. But that's how I do it. Let me show you. I'll give you a little sample. I'm trying to come up with a tune for a song Emma's gonna bring to me. She's gonna be here with me, and we'll come up with a tune for it. And it's gonna be a while before we have it finished. But anyway, here's what I got started out of one and a two. Okay, see the little uh, rectangles, little squares. Well, that's the MIDI notes. Each one of them, without the program, the software, this keyboard is nothing. It's just it won't make no sound at all. You got to have a DAW, which is this program here, Acid Pro. DAW stands for Digital Audio Workstation. That's what I got here. You can buy these pretty cheap. Acid Pro, you can buy it for I don't know. I think the start out is like $79, something like that. But then if you want all the instruments and I mean, you just keep adding instruments depending on how much you want. I've got, I don't know, $300, $400 in it, and I can upgrade it anytime I want to. They have a new steel guitar out that I want, but I can't afford it right now. It's $179, but it's a real nice steel guitar sound. But here's what I just played. Let me play it again for you, and you see the bar go by. Okay, you got the idea there. Now, if I suppose I want to change the note or I mess up, and there's a lot of mess ups in there. I'll show you how I fix it. And this is what takes because if you mess up a lot, you're going to be doing this a lot. Let's see, enable inline MIDI editing. See how it changed them? See that note? See how I move it up and down? That's how you when you mess up with MIDI. You don't have to stop, splice a tape and all that when you're dubbing and overdubbing and all that. This is so much easier. This little green dot, I've got something going on with it. I'm not sure what it's telling me, but the program don't like that note right there, being right there. These up here, they don't like that. I don't know why. I like them, but it'll give you hints. Okay, move this, and it would be better. But I'm not trying to keep time. I'm not trying to. I just got a tune in my head. Da, 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 da. See, I can't sing. I can't hum either. But I know what the tune sounds like in my head. And I got all the chords to the piano or keyboard. I got them plastered to my wall because I never played piano. And I've got arthritis so bad in my knuckles now, I can't strum a guitar or a mandolin or anything like that. And I'm thankful, I'm grateful that they have invented things like the controllers where you can play any instrument you want to with the keyboard. I can strum chords, or a good piano player would be able to play good classical guitar or lead guitar, and say I'm playing drums with my fingers now because I can still play drums a little. Let me show you. Here's some jazz drums and rock drums. Let me insert that first. Show you my drums. See the kick? It's got that my other track going. I might not have should have done that. I've lost my. But anyway, you get the idea. Let me go back to the close this out. I've got to turn off my guitars and basses. Go back to where I was. I had the. Okay, I didn't mess it up. But anyway, y'all see how I do what I do. That's the picture of the classical guitar there where you see the cursor. And I can adjust the all the treble and all that, and the bass and the mid range and the volume. But that's how a one man band can get by as a one man band. You know, I don't have to strap that big kick drum on my back and have a kazoo in my mouth and walking down the street. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all a little sample of what I do on my when it's about lunchtime and I worked. I come in for a while because it's so hot and I'm wore out. I am totally exhausted by the midday, and when I have time, this is what I do. And Emma told me she had a new song she wanted us to work on, and I started. This may be way off. She may no, Pop. I want a thumping song. I don't know what she's got in mind, but she told me she gave me a hint of what it's about, and so it was kind of soft and laid back in my mind. But it may be totally different with her. So we'll see. And then one of these days, you're going to see her newest song. I mean, Emma's going to be a good songwriter. She really is, and she's good at drawing, and so she's got a lot of art in her, and she's really going to be good at it. And I'm just tickled to death that I've got this stuff that she can have. Her and Riley can have this. What I've got, I want to add to it. So when I got a couple of guitars, I've gave them a couple of guitars, two or three, and I want to add more stuff to it. So just for them, because I can't play bass, I can't play guitar, and my when I grew up, played the mandolin and strummed the guitar and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of y'all that know me, y'all grew up here around me. Y'all know, y'all come and watched us play when I was a little kid. But this is how I play music now. It's on a computer and keyboard, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the devil out of it, and watching. Shouldn't say the devil, the Dickens out of it. I enjoy the Dickens out of it. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne enjoyed the devil out of his music, and he lived his life, and he's in God's hands. Well, the phone's ringing, and I'll catch y'all later. And well, how do I get this off now? All right.